Hello everyone, welcome to Cyberscoop TV. Greg Otto, your managing editor here. We're coming to you from the 2017 Black Hat Conference. And I'm talking with Sam Curry, the Chief Security Officer for Cybereason. Sam, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
So we were talking a little bit, your company is putting together a report, or has put together a report on the evolution of destructive cyber attacks. I'd love to hear more about it.
Yeah, very much how cyber has evolved over the years. The report goes back about 30 years and looks at how cyber has been used as a tool, particularly by nation states, to achieve what we might have thought of as military objectives before, and kinetic effects, right? Actually blowing things up and having an effect in the real world.
And we've seen a lot of this in the past 6 months, especially with what we've seen here in the US with energy companies being targeted.
Yep.
This is clearly ratcheting up over the past 6 to 12 months when it comes to towing the line of destructive attacks.
Yeah, I'm reminded of Clausewitz saying that war is an extension of politics by other means. Cyber is too. And I think the most important thing is that in international relations and other forms of human conflict, cyber is a tool that can be used. And so where we see damage can be affected, it's important to make sure that we're monitoring better and that we're thinking about how this could be used in all kinds of conflict.
So does that lead to a discussion about cyber norms? Because that seems to be, go part and parcel with these attacks. And I know even back in the Obama administration, there was always, an argument about what needs to happen to get to a point where we have norms. And then, you have the flip side of that where it's, well, are we going to have this? And even if we do have this, are Russia or China or is any other bad actor even going to listen?
Well, absolutely. I think we've had 2,000 years to figure out the norms in the physical world. Now we've got to start doing it aggressively. I think it was the Obama administration originally said about 5 years ago that cyber could be seen as a cause for war or casus belli. Then they rapidly amended it to say the right response is also a cyber response. And those norms don't exist today. We've got to start sitting down and thinking about them. It's one of the reasons why hackback is a bad idea. This is a Mexican standoff, right? Everyone's pointing weapons at each other, no means to defend. Somebody's going to get hurt when a trigger gets pulled. And that's why hackback is a really bad idea, because when does it stop?
Right, and yeah, let's talk about that a little bit more, because we know that there's a bill moving through Capitol Hill to possibly allow companies to hack back. I mean, that strikes me as something that just, we talked about the 2,000 years we've had to deal with the physical norms, that having companies act on their own warfare capabilities, in a sense, is a dangerous future that we've never even talked about before.
Should it become a little less illegal, or should it actually become outright legal? I would caution extreme caution in exercising it. The more dispersed the number of actors are, the more unpredictable the whole situation can become. And I think too much noise, too much hacking and hacking back will create the kind of confusion that could really affect us, not just in a business sense, but societally. If you think about the Cold War, there were two poles. And now we live in a multipolar world from a nuclear perspective. It's also multipolar from a cyber perspective, and we don't want that to become even more confused and unpredictable. Personally, I believe authority will begin to break down if people start becoming vigilantes and taking things into their own hands. It's important to come up with those norms and not simply allow everyone the right to arm up and start shooting. Detente is needed, right? An ability to say, it's maybe not mutually assured destruction, but at least a mutual agreement that we won't push things any further unless it's a state of full war.
So is that détente, is that come through diplomatic means, or do you bring cyber companies that we're seeing here at Black Hat to the table? Like, again, that seems like a conversation that is hard to wrap our heads around, because it's a future conversation. We've never had anything like this before.
And it's a big political thing. The policy has to evolve, and that means open and transparent debate. And I think the discussion is really important. Legislation and the law will follow, but we have to have those discussions. It includes everybody here at Black Hat, but it includes all of us, really. Cyber citizens, corporations, political interests. It's the kind of thing that democracies excel at having discussions about, so we should do them.
Great. Very interesting, Sam. Thanks for talking with us today.
My pleasure.
For all of our videos, check out our YouTube channel. And for more on Black Hat and all things cybersecurity, check out cyberscoop.com. I'm Greg Otto. Thanks for watching.